Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys. This is like my first video recording since my graduation. If you guys don't know, I graduated from university like Tuesday or something. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a should you summon on this Legends All-Star banner here. You can see the one right here. Let me even make it bigger so you can actually see the full thing. Legends All-Star Volume 14. It's got BUUHAN and a Tien. Like there's basic things I can say about this, honestly. All-Star banners, you don't need to actually spend any of your chrono crystals on them. Let's be honest. You can just do your discounts and just hope you pull them. This banner here actually releases on the 31st of July, so the last day of the month, and it's going to be here for what? It's going to be here for 2 months, basically. 2 months is a long time. It's a month, actually. It's a whole month, because if it's on the end of July, then it's basically only a month. So you have 31 days, 32 days, 33 days roughly to pull these two characters on discounts. And generally speaking, I'll glance over them again so you guys can see if you haven't looked at their kits yet. But generally speaking, these guys are not worth summoning for, in my opinion. Even if you're a regen type guy, or a super warrior type guy, which there's like 7 of you guys. Honestly, generally speaking, it's not worth you spending your chrono crystals on, simply just off the fact that 1, you can do discounts consistently, 2, any other banner just has more value. Legend limited banners, ultra banners. So if an ultra character that has your tag drops, that drops, if you support one of these, it's going to be way more valuable. Even if it's a legend limited character, it's going to be way more valuable. So you shouldn't spend on these. And also, you're not really guaranteed anything secured. Like, I guess if we just look at it, you can do your discounts. Does it say anything? You're guaranteed a sparking every time, I guess, but it doesn't really secure you getting anything. You'd be going for unlimited times, kind of like the ultra banner, and doing that for a character that's not even like meta breaking is not something you should be doing. So just putting that out there. Be careful, be very careful about summoning on this banner. Looking at the kits, I've glanced over them, I don't even feel it's worth it, just off their stats alone and that. But they do have some things that are nice here and there. They're not terrible units, but I wouldn't say they're the best or even necessary additions for any team. I guess Tien, because he's a super warrior, but BUUHAN, I guess the main thing that he has value for is his color. But even disregarding that, with the leader slot, you can just put somebody way more useful that's a red. So you don't really need him, but he can be useful. But just going around it, you know how it runs. Discounts, do your discounts. You do get guaranteed sparking every multi, but I'm not advising you do that at all. So you should also consider who else is on the banner. Glad they put Whis and Golden Frieza. They literally been on the All-Star banner there one for such a long time, and I don't have Whis. So I'm going to be pulling my discounts hoping to get Whis. I have Frieza, and I had to do a couple multis for him, but I would have liked Whis because as good as Frieza is, me personally, I just don't want to use him. Beerus is another good one that they can put on there. Couple decent ones. These two here, solid. I would like a revival Frieza, just to have. And the rest, you can fill in a few gaps for some of your units, maybe 14 star them and whatnot. Let me just scroll to the bottom in case there's like new EXs or something. Just in case there's not. It's just all-star. It's just the 2 all-star banner characters, Tien and BUUHAN. So yeah, putting that out there. Generally speaking, I'm putting it straight out at the start of the video. I do not think it's worth summoning for. I recommend doing your discounts, saving for legend limited banners, saving for ultra banners. They're overall just way more valuable, way more valuable than these all-star banners. So yeah, that's just an off rip. If we look at their kits, first of all, I want to bring you guys to the stats. This is at 9 stars, right? I feel like 9 stars is very reasonable as a Z power merchant. You're not going to get 14 stars for a very long time. So let's look at the 9 stars. He's a range type unit only doing 224k. And I feel like that's pretty poor. Very poor actually. Strike attack is more as well. More so like what the hell. And the defenses are, I guess they're okay. They will be in the featured boost. So that would make them a bit more valuable. But it's like, come on man, like they're not doing enough. Even if I put out 14 stars, it's not even that big of a difference, to be honest. So like it more so makes you think like, are all-star banner units really worth it? But that's just my take on it so far. Main ability, it can be usable. Blue card, health, special move, damage inflicted, ceiling cards. This guy seems really annoying. He does seem really annoying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. With some small things he has, his green card, I'll get to that later. But just let's look at his unique ability one by one. I'm trying to jump the gun, but every time he does a vanishing step, reduces key, reduces draw speed. Everybody has draw speed nowadays, so that could be very useful. And he destroys the enemy card. If you're unlucky, that could be an ult that just disappears. If the enemy switches, he gets damage inflicted. Enemy tag switches. He's specifically going to be annoying against tag units. Wow. But that kind of lines him up against if he's not fighting a tag unit, then he's not going to do a lot. He gets 40% damage out of that, and he can reduce your Dragon Balls every single time if you switch for a tag unit. Droids, I don't know how valuable this is going to be, especially with the state of regen. Powerful opponent, maybe more valuable. We'll check his Z abilities afterwards. This is really good as well. I like this, but I don't know how valuable it's going to be. I guess it will be useful for if he has to tank anything as a type disadvantage unit. When he enters the battlefield, he gets type neutral 2 times on the first 2 switches. So you shouldn't start with him. Be careful about that. He gets damage inflicted. And he cancels enemy attribute upgrades. That's just him entering the battlefield. He has a strike cover change, which is decent. And every time he uses a blast card, he gets his health back, a bit of his gauge. He draws a blast card twice, so it's like the VB effect, but with blast cards. And this resets if the enemy switch, so he gets 2 more. Which is, if I'm assuming what that is, that's actually pretty crazy. But again, it's down to the amount of damage he'll do. I think in the boost he'll be valuable, but long time I don't know. This would make him a bit more valuable. Every time he does a blast, 10% damage inflicted. That's really useful. Blue card. Just a blue card. The feint's really annoying. Like I said, he has a few things that make him really annoying. Obscure's really annoying. It's not a long time, but it's annoying. And he gets a few things that benefit him. I feel like he'll have a lot of power plays, but again, his stats are really like, I don't know how to feel about it, really and truly. But overall, even if he is good, I feel like he'll be quite glass, especially after the boost when he leaves. That's going to be detrimental. His stats are what worry me the most, but his kit is calm. It's calm. Like I like a few things here and there, and it's going to be really annoying to deal with, especially when it's working against you. But generally speaking, the kit's calm. It's just the stats that I'm worried about. Let me go into Tien. He's blue. Let me check BUUHAN's Z ability actually, because I said I was going to do that, just so you guys can know. So it's Margin Boost Saga, regen, gets a little powerful opponent at 6 stars, and then 14 stars. So 6 stars where you really want him, so you can get the Z ability 3. That's like optimal touch to actually make him what you want him to be on whatever team you want to run him on. Tien here, got him on 9 stars as well. Strike attack is abysmal, but he's a range type, so he's got his blast numbers up, put him at 14. Blast numbers are doing a bit better, defenses are a bit better, but the strike attack is abysmal. It's terrible, man. It restores health and key on the main. Draw new cards if you have 3 or few new cards. That can extend the combo. I like any main ability like that. Cancels own attribute downgrades. Not that useful, but no, it can be useful, but it's not that useful. And -3 to own arts cost for 10 time accounts. If this Tien guy could be good, I feel like people would use him on a leader slot, but it depends on how good he is, if anything. Like I said, I glanced through them a little bit, but we'll go into them right now. Restores key every time he enters the battlefield. Key on switching is really dope, man. Like that's basically a game changer, like at certain instances. So it's not even like he gains key. It's a whole robbery. It's a robbery here. 30 key for him, 30 less key for you. The base damage and whatnot is dope. Following additional effects occur if 40 time accounts have elapsed from battle start. Restores ally health by 20%. Activates once. That is useful. It only activates once, but that's useful. But 40 time accounts is It's not that long actually, but it's like 10 seconds after main abilities go up. Restores ally health 20%, damage inflicted 10%, activates once. 10% for allied, if you fit these tags, that's even better. And inflicts enemy attribute downgrade, minus 60% to Q recovery for 5 time counts. Second unique ability, 30% to damage inflicted for 5 timer counts if own key is 50 or higher after using the art card. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. Applies the following effects to itself every time an ally other than this character uses an art. 5% to damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, activates 4 times. 15% to critical rate. He might have some high damage output when he switches in. I can see him doing a lot of blast damage when he switches in. Only blast damage though. Like, no kidding. No kidding. Gotta watch out for Tien. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Watch out. Watch out. Low card cost, which is dope. Low card cost. Continuously going lower, so that's gonna work well with this here. Very well. If his card cost can get very low. Blue card. Blue card's more time. It's a close range one. You can see by the arrows there. I don't know how well that is, but a lot of characters have that recently, so I'm not even gonna judge it too much. But he draws a green card. Then look at the green card. This is good. This is good. Shortens ally sub count so they can come in. Depending on who you're running in with, that's dope. Vanish engage 70%. You can fill it up and keep him in after doing a blue card, ending your cards. Got blast arm on the blue card as well, which is useful. Draw speed and key recovery, like 100%. This green card is actually fire. I can see a lot of people using this effectively. Tien might be pulling people astray. Let's look at his abilities. Super Warrior, Majin Buu Saga. Also, they're really trying to build the Majin Buu Saga tag. Interesting. I like that he buffs element blue as well, which is, I don't know how I feel about that. They were just trying to put an extra tag. It just is what it is though. But the Majin Buu Saga and the Super Warrior thing makes sense. Overall, like, I still have the same opinion from when I started from the start, from when I glanced at it. I feel like just because they're all-star characters, you don't need to summon for them. If you're going to summon for them, wait until the last day. You could generally just pull them on a discount, and then from there, you can decide what you want to do. On top of the fact that you can unlock some special missions to limit break them. So you just pull one copy of a discount, and then you just unlock the missions if you really want to Z power them higher and get the limit break. That's what you can do. So it's not much different from that. But yeah, I like Tien's kit more than BUUHAN, but I feel like BUUHAN's gonna be much more annoying. I don't know how much longevity Tien would have because he is useful, but if he gets power crept, he's out. But with the disruption thing like BUUHAN, that could be very valuable long term. But I guess we'll have to see. Let me know what you guys are gonna do. Let me know what you guys think about both of these units, if they're like good for you. If you run any of these tags, if you're gonna try to build a Majin Buu Saga team, which I don't think anybody's gonna do, let me know what you guys think. But like I said, this is like my first video recording since my graduation. My suit's in the back. This way, right there. Need to bring that to the dry cleaners. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, guys. Leave a comment, let me know what you're gonna do. Hopefully you're just gonna do your discounts. But I could see some people making use of these characters, definitely. Let me know what you guys think. Press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 30,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep trying to put out more content, but I put out community posts. You should check that. I'm gonna leave it like that though, guys. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, man.